be a brilliant start if Pools could get themselves on the score sheet so early in the game. We've only had 70 seconds, but this is a dangerous free kick right on the fringe of the left side of the penalty area. Featherstone stands over it and he slides it back to the edge of the box, and the shot comes in. It's charged down. The referee looks at the appeals for a penalty not given. Kioso whips it back into the middle. It's cleared away, half away by Solihull anyway, and further away towards the middle of the field. Kitching tries to keep it alive, headed away by Solihull, and it'll go all the way through. Killip backs off there. He should surely come and get that. He does in the end come and clear it away. He was a little bit hesitant there, Ben Killip, at the start, but he did the job in the end. So it's back to Ben Killip now. And Killip is going to launch it downfield, aimed up towards the halfway line, and Ryan Donaldson turns on it. He's going to try and find Kioso's run, is he? Instead he goes into the feet of Kabamba, and it's played through. A chance for Luke James there, and Kabamba and Kioso was in the box, and he fell to the ground there. It was coming together, the two Pools players, Kioso and James, looking at the referee. Was there a shout for a penalty there, Jimmy?
He should have shoot James.
Featherstone gets it back to Kitching now. Kitchen through a gap there for Houlihan, who's done well to get his feet out, and he tees it up for Mafuta, who'll have a drive. It's charged down, falls for Houlihan again. His first touch was decent, might come back to him again here on the edge of the box. Was he chopped down? The referee says play on, and Solihull Moors get it clear. But Pools have caused a few problems for their visitors in the opening 9 minutes or so here. It's been a good start, hasn't it, Jimmy?
Exactly, yeah. He started very well.
Here's Kerr now. Across to Rains. Oh, Rains has sold Killip short. It's a terrible back pass, and Killip's done enough to put right off there. He did excellently, Ben Killip. He had to come out very quickly because Rains had sold him desperately short there, but the Pools keeper reacted quickly. Kitching will take the throw in, but the referee already suggesting to me he might be a little bit fussy, telling Kitchen exactly which inch of grass to take the throw-in ball. That might break kindly for James here. Left hand side of the box, he goes onto his left foot, tries to put it back across goal, but it's too deep for everybody, and it's cleared away. But they're making a bit of a meal of getting it away from trouble there, and in the end Kabamba goes across, and it's out of play for a Solihull Moors throw. Featherstone will take the corner on the right. Whipped into a dangerous area. Rains attacking it, cleared away. Chance for Houlihan, and it's blocked, and it goes behind for a goal kick. I think it's hit Luke James on the heel there, but it was certainly on target. Gavin Houlihan convinced it should have been a corner. We'll come back to that in a second. We've got a question, which another question for you, Jimmy, which we'll ask in 2 seconds. But it's a throw into Solihull. I'll let you think about it anyway. Hiya, Jimmy, says Ox Pooley. Who has the best car at the club, and who is the best singer? Best car?
Best car, I think Luke Williams.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then what is the other question?
The other one was who's the best singer?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
We saw you sing. Here's the ball into Houlihan, 20 yards out, by the way. We'll go back to it because Houlihan wriggling his way through. He shoots. Oh, and Boot collects it on his goal line there. He hit it firmly, Gavin Houlihan, but straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, we saw you. You sing in French, didn't you?
Do you remember?
Yeah.
I was good, didn't I?
But there was a little bit of a nervous moment in the Pools' defence there as the ball was sent across goal. Howe with a searching ball across to the far side, and right chests it down, and the shot from McCallum. Oh, it rattles the crossbar.
What a swing.
It was a thunderous hit from 20 yards there. Lovely layoff by Wright, the instinctive drive, and it crashed right off the middle of the crossbar. Hit it wonderfully well.
Yeah, beautiful strike.
I tell you, it was an excellent hit. McCallum with a long throw though now. This is a long throw right in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, cleared away. The volley comes back in, bounces through into the arms of Killip. Or Killip beaten, all ends up by that drive though on the volley. It was an excellent strike. Solid choices. Not bad, both of those teams, I suppose. It's a free kick then. Featherstone, he's thinking about a shot, is he? No, he's whipped it in with pace though, and it's come off the defender. Houlihan gets away and on the left hand side of the box, chips it back in the middle, it's cleared. Mafuta might line one up on the edge of the area. It's nudged across to Featherstone. He lifts it back into the box, cleared away. Mafuta, Pools trying to keep the pressure on Solihull Moors here. Mafuta, he's got no width there, nobody on the right. He plays the ball into Donaldson, who's able to turn and lift the ball into the middle, and it's all the way through, and it might fall for Pools. It's deflected over the crossbar. Really slack defending from hesitant defending from Solihull Moors. But Pools have been the better side, Jimmy.
Yeah, much better.
Right, easily dispossessed there by Featherstone, who's been terrific in the opening half hour here. Featherstone now nudges the ball in front of Houlihan. Houlihan through the middle for Kabamba. Chance for Kabamba. Oh, brilliant challenge by the defender. He just couldn't get his shot away quick enough there. Good football again by Pools. You just thought that might be the moment there, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Just couldn't get his shot away.
I think that was hard. The first touch was good, but he's got two defenders on him. Yeah, that was hard.
It's all closed up a little bit for Pools, but Donaldson has it back to Featherstone. Featherstone tries to add some width here because it was a bit congested through the middle. Here's Kitching. Kitching moves inside for Featherstone again. Featherstone trying to knit something forward here. He's found a ball into Donaldson, who might shoot. He does shoot, and Boot manages to just palm it around his post there. It must have been moving in mid-air. He hit it really well, Ryan Donaldson.
That's the first shot on the target.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Gunning. Dangerous one. He's looked to go over the top. Oh, and Killip had to backtrack. And he palmed it away just for a second there. It looked like it was going to loop over the Pools goalkeeper. He had to really react quickly and go into reverse. Good save in the end.
Very good save.
I think he was deliberately going for goal there, Gunning. I don't think it was an overhead cross. I think he was definitely trying to shoot. Ball with the corner. Lifted in towards the edge of the 6-yard area. The header straight into the arms of Killip this time. It was the centre-back, I think, Callum Howe, who got his head to the ball. As Solihull get the throw-in on the far side. It's going to be taken by Lee Vaughan. Vaughan sends the ball long up the field, and Wright flicks it on. It's a good flick on as well, and Beasley lays it off, and McCallum slips it through a gap. Killip's come out of his area here, and he's not going to get there, and the ball goes rolling across goal, and Kioso gets it off the line. Well, it wasn't too dissimilar to the finish that got Notts County back in the game on Saturday, but that one, Killip certainly had to come out of his box. Pools had been cut open by some clever football, and the ball ripped back into the box, and Kerr gets it clear. Solihull Moors look like they've come out with a bit between their teeth here. It's gone out for a throw-in, and I don't think either official knows which way that should go, and it's gone in the end to Solihull Moors. But Miles, there was it was a quick start of the second half by Solihull, very close to getting the opening goal of the night there.
Yeah, like you say, it wasn't too dissimilar to the first goal we conceded on Saturday. Peter's done really well. Peter's been on it tonight, winning his headers, and his tackle was defended really well, and he's followed that up.
Oh, that's a terrific piece of play by Houlihan. He twisted around a couple of challenges and then floated a lovely ball for Donaldson, and Pools on the attack here. Kioso bursting forward on the outside, and Donaldson's shot blocked away by the arm of the defender, says Ryan Donaldson. No, it's only off the chest, says the referee. Storer obviously a little bit upset, wanting to keep an eye on possibly as the game develops with him on a yellow card. Ball forward towards the far side there, is headed back into the middle, and Wright is the target in there. It's dangerous, it's fallen loose, and it's blocked brilliantly by Kioso. Donaldson trying to get their record, gets there first though. Pools have to be careful with their challenges. The forced Solihull Moors away from goal, but then Gunning hoists it high towards the far post, headed back into the middle, and there's what a chance that was. McCallum arriving 8 yards out, and he headed it over the top.
They're so direct, aren't they? Any chance they have to get the ball forward in the box, diags, channel balls up to the strikers.
We did a feature with Josh Hawkes, I don't know if you saw it in the programme last week, where he said that you were the most intelligent member of the squad because you can speak so many different languages, and he's tried to speak languages and it's really hard, and he doesn't know how many you speak. So can you answer the question, how many languages can you speak?
I would say fluently, I would say 3. and I can speak quite well in 2 more.
So French, Italian?
French and Portuguese I speak okay in, and Spanish, Italian, and obviously English. I'm pretty fluent in them.
Very good.
So, yeah.
Here's Stora's ball into the box. It's a tester. It's over the head of Kyoso this time, but it drops into the feet of the Pools defender. It's shoveled back into the box though by Gunning. No frills there from the number 14, and it's kept in on the far side by Beasley. Stora joins in now, and he plays the ball, and now they've got through. This is a big chance for Solihull, and it smashes against the inside of the post and comes out. Killip was beaten, but it lashed into the woodwork, and Pools have a bit of a let off there. That's a good pass by Mafuta, and now James turns away from one, gets past another. It's a sensational turn by James, and he gives it into Houlihan. His first touch takes him a little wide though, and he can't get there, and it's cleared away. A brilliant run by Luke James. Put back inside now, and now suddenly this game looking so stretched as Solihull come forward again. That's a lovely pass inside, and it's a chance for Wright now to run at the Bulls defence. He crosses the ball to the far post, and it's collected on the far side by Ball. Yellow shirt streaming forward as Ball whips it in. The header off the post and in this time, and it's Solihull Moors who strike first. The ball into the box, glancing header towards the far left, or the left-hand post as we look, and it went in off the inside of it, and Solihull Moors score the opening goal on 58 minutes, Miles.
I mean, you said just a couple of minutes ago they looked like a goal was imminent. Wasn't sure which side it was going to come to, but I don't think the guys should be too down, because there's certainly goals and a way back into this game for us. I guess that's the intent. They've showed their intent with the substitution there, but we all know what quality Luke's got. He's been really unfortunate in his time here, but he's been working really hard. He was in all throughout the off-season, all pre-season, so hopefully he can do the business on the pitch for us tonight.
You've seen that ability, haven't you? When he's been fit and in training with you, he's got such talent, hasn't he?
Oh, there's absolutely no doubt about that.
Ball forward here. Kabamba takes on the chest. He's done well. He gets away from the defender, Gudja, and he's got good strength there. And he slides in. Houlihan's strike though just shanked, and the goalkeeper goes down. The referee now saying, maybe referee asking being asked whether he could have played an advantage and brought it back there, but Houlihan didn't get hold of his shot there, and he's frustrated with himself. He was, I think, trying to go across goal, wasn't he? And he's ended up just scuffing it a little bit.
Yeah, on the left foot. I think the only reason the refs not brought it back is because Gav was, he was able to get his shot off.
Pools trailing by a goal to nil here. Ball played left-hand side for Kitching. Here's Luke Williams now, gets on the ball, drives it over the top, and what a ball that is for Luke James, and James is forced a little bit wide, comes back on his right foot, and he slips it across goal and wide. What a pass from Luke Williams though.
There you go, you've seen it in his first touch. That's what he's all about, Luke.
Well, he's given a corner here, the referee, and the Solihull players are furious with it, and they've all switched off, and it's taken quickly for Featherstone, back to Donaldson to the byline, across. How's he missed it? It was Kabamba. He tried to flick it in and he couldn't get the touch. Here's Luke Williams left hand side now. Kitching inside for Kyoso. Can it come for Pools here? They've got Solihull Moors penned in a little bit. Featherstone can put a cross into the box. He tries to slide it 25 yards out for Williams. It's just wide.
Oh my God. I thought that was in somewhere.
Well, he scored a sensational goal in pre-season from not too far away from there against Sheffield United. That one, a little bit further out, almost got it perfect, didn't he?
Yeah, fantastic effort. I think he's had 2 touches. He's almost got an assist and a goal.
Hawks, good ball inside for Rains. He's done pretty well since he came on, Josh Hawks. Here's Featherstone now. Featherstone towards the edge of the box for Muir. Muir holds it on for Hawks now into the edge of the area for Williams. Williams, square for Houlihan. James, Muir and Featherstone in the area. Thrown down the left hand side of the penalty area for James now. James looking for some support. Kitching is there. Back to Houlihan. Inside for Featherstone. Featherstone through a gap for Williams. Williams turns left hand side and feeds it for Kitching. Kitching back on his right foot. Back to Williams. Williams pits it into the deep part of the box, and it's tipped over the bar, and it's a corner. Well, Luke Williams having an impact again there. I'm thinking it was a cross rather than a shot, but the goalkeeper had to take reactive action to push it behind. 7 minutes left on the clock. Well, if Solihull Moors do go away with a clean sheet, they won't half have earned it. But Pools trying to breach it again from the corner. Featherstone's ball in, Kioso attacking it, but it's over the bar.